Hi BC besties, welcome back to my channel. I apologize, my nails still need to be redone and I'm dropping scissors over here. But today, I'm just gonna like, hi, get right into it. Because apparently, even though Oasis is a spring 2026 product, release schedules have been a little funky wonky with the current state of the toy industry, which I don't even have the time to get into, but earliest retail availability for Oasis was set for, I believe, October, November, and Target is getting these ghouls right now, and Amazon is getting these ghouls right now. And obviously, I had to get Lagoona Blue first because she is my one and only favorite. That's not true. I love a lot of the Monster High characters. I would not collect Monster High if I only loved one character, but Lagoona is my favorite, and she is my favorite of G3. So, she had to get a little bit of privilege here and be the first ghoul that I got and the first ghoul that I review. Now, with Oasis comes a new packaging style. We have all three of the ghouls, and I will be getting these other two in the future, later down the line, because I do love this full assortment. Here's her barcode if you're looking in person. And here is her lovely little artwork. But let's get her out of this little sleeve so we can get a look at the new box. Now, before we get into the new box, just a reminder, this is where we started with Skulltimate Secrets not 3 years ago, like 2 years ago, 2023. We got, Skulltimate Secrets Series 1 was the key rings and this main locker with the artwork on the inside door. There was also the artwork in there. I've since removed that ages ago. And, the compartments with which are used for storage. That's where we started. Then we moved on to the elevators, which we are saying goodbye to at the end of this year, basically, once Oasis fully... Or not at the end of this year, because Skulltimate Secret 6 also just came out, but Oasis is the first line to use a new packaging type after this. But this was the elevator. This was series 4 through 6. It had a place to hang doll clothes, and of course it had the elevator gimmick that a lot of collectors seemed to not like, which, valid, and these take up a lot more space than the lockers do. I mean, they're both large, but like these are still wall mountable. The new ones are not. I'll show you why in a minute, but this was where we were, and then there were slots for the stands that nobody really seems to use, but they are a neat feature, and then this is where we are at. This is the new carrying case, luggage case style, very, early 2000s doll playset coated, activity kit kind of style box. It says Lagoona Blue on the front. We have a slot for a new key, which there is a strip of tape there. I just removed it off camera. And of course, the sculpting here, we have the corners of the suitcase and the suitcase itself. Mine's kind of loose from shipping, but you stick your key in there and turn it. There's these cute little tumblers on the side, which don't do anything. And oh my god, there's our doll. Okay, she is beautiful. I'm gonna get everything out of here so I can show you a look at the box more cleanly. But oh my gosh. Alrighty, Beastie Besties. Now, before we get into the doll herself, let's take a look at this new locker style. So one thing you'll notice is this back panel and this front panel, both cardboard with decorations. This has definitely helped give these dolls saran, because this assortment specifically does have saran. So, this is probably a contributing factor here, this redesign. As you can see, all of the staples and holes that go in through the backdrop. We have Lagoona's hotel room, which shows us some of her accessories lining the dresser table thing there, looking out to the pool at the Oasis Resort. You can see she's got coral and seashells and vases around her room. There's an anglerfish up here, which is a nice detail. It's a very accurate anglerfish. Oh my gosh. Props to the Mattel artist. She's got this jellyfish lamp in her hotel room. And then, of course, down here under the table is decorated to look like her little Mayan castillo that G3 Lagoona canonically grew up in, which, you know, to those of you who haven't checked in with Monster High in a bit, Lagoona in G3 is from Honduras. She is Latina. Just a refresher. And then, of course, you can see all of the holes in the back where everything was tabbed in, and there's this picture of her holding her key. And, of course, you know, the front's very beachy. And this side has Wish You Were Here, and all of these cute little vacation photos of the ghouls. I will say Lagoona's artwork kind of threw me for a loop here because, like, yeah, she's really pretty in the artwork, but I thought she was just gonna have, like, fully blonde hair. So when the stock pictures leaked, I was not prepared for the absolute beauty that was her hair blend that we would get on the final doll, which we will get into my tropical sea princess here in a second. But what I do always like to do, for those of you who are new to the channel, is the accessory rundown. Now, obviously, we all know about the key that comes in the front of the locker here. This is presumably where it's going to be for all of the future lines that use this packaging style. Usually, Skulltimate waves go in rules of 3. Now, there is an actual order in which we are to open these. She has her suitcase, which y'all know when I talked about Weekend Getaway on my other socials, and I think I've mentioned on the channel too that I love doll-sized luggage, have ever since I was a kid, and so I am very happy that my favorite character gets to have some. But we also get in here 2 tear bags and 2 luggage pieces, and of course a set of instructions. Now, I am not going to open the instructions because I personally don't feel like I need them. I kind of know what to expect with how Skulltimate works at this point in time. The gimmick for this line is the lockers themselves and the suitcases that they come with. So, let me do the accessory rundown briefly. Alrighty, so in the first bag I open, we have 2 of these teal clothing hangers. They are a clothing piece that was introduced with G3 Ginifier, or not clothing piece, an accessory piece that was introduced with G3 Ginifier along with the previous not wave, but like style of Skulltimate lockers. These are for second outfits and stuff, and there's a place to hang these in there, don't worry, I'll show you. And then we have our hotel room key, which is room number 13. This is so cute. I love that the key rings are back, except they are appropriately vacation themed, and that is absolutely adorable. Lagoona comes with this gorgeous, gorgeous little shell corset top with coral and rope and pearls. Very, very pretty. I know exactly which top on Pinterest inspired this because I have had this same top in my pin inspo boards for restyles for ages and haven't been able to figure out how to work it into a look. So much so that Monster High themselves figured it out. So, hey, awesome. Works for me. I love that piece. It's so pretty. And then we have this gorgeous little fan. It's got feathers and shells and serpents on it. And it's only, of course, one-sided UV printing, but it is very cute. I like her fan so much. And then, of course, these little sunglasses, which her accessories all seem to have this pearl, like, Mayan temple theme, which I am here for. I love it for her. And these are so cute. These are probably my favorite sunglasses that she's ever gotten. Like, oh my gosh. And then in the second bag, we get, for her locker, or her hotel room, I should call it, these 2 little things. They're like shelves with little racks on them. And basically what you do is in here, there are, so on both, oh, it doesn't want to stay open. Okay, girl, work with me here. I'm not cutting that out, but yeah, you can see there's 2 notches here. Basically, just pick a spot where you want that to go, and Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself little shelving unit for your doll's hotel room, and you can hang her stuff in here, which is going to be useful. Just put the stuff that, just gonna put it back here. You know, this is fun. It's like a little backdrop. Now, in the second bag, in addition to that, we have a couple things. Ooh, this is pretty. Hold on. I was gonna show you the shoes first, but forget the shoes. I mean, I like the shoes. They're really pretty. This shell purse. It's a statement bag. It doesn't open. It's just a little clutch, but oh my gosh, it is so pretty. It's the shell that's on the front of her case. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Lagoona. Oh, and I like she has her little Monster Fest camera right here in this picture. I didn't even notice. Well, I know what I'm doing for her photo shoot later. And then, of course, we get her second pair of shoes. Now, these are also temple themed. They have absolutely gorgeous sculpting on them. Little toe ring with a flower, pearls, these sort of skeletal fish. I love that fish skeletons have become G3 Lagoona's signature motif. We have her skelette down here on these soles as well. Oh, these are so cute. I'm going to put these on one of them. And yes, I said one because I saw that with this locker series in particular, quality control is a thing that people are always worried about with Skulltimate, and I figured, you know what, for this series, I might as well splurge a bit, and instead of getting 2 different characters at once, because the assortments are so small this time around, I'm gonna get 2 of Lagoona right off the bat to make sure that I can get, like, a good face. And spoiler alert, we'll take a look at her makeup later, but this is pretty good quality control, all things considered. Like, oh my gosh, Lagoona! You are beautiful. I'm gonna put the one that one of them has the shoes on now. She can model, but like, so cute. This also means I can put one in the second outfit later. So, but the other important thing here is we get our first key, and I'm gonna put that on the key ring. Now this was probably a ploy to also help make unboxing videos interesting. Mattel, you got me there. I finally have to do the gimmick on one of the on the Skulltimate lockers. I finally have to participate in the gimmick. I can't avoid it anymore. I can't do what I did for series 1 through 3. But, you know, we have... Oh, there's like a little bit of plastic sticking. Oh, there's probably something in there wrapped in it. But this key is a heart shape. And you... Oh! That's what was wrapped in plastic there. I'm going to show you those later. But her outfit comes packed away in her suitcase. The door sculpting is very cute. It's got like the little mesh line like underwear pockets and for like your socks and your toiletries. And of course this sculpting is so pretty. The top of the suitcase is just, you know, a solid pearly teal color. It matches her hair. And then we have her signature aqua blue and this generic Monster High logo on the back. Going forward, I'm assuming every ghoul that we ever get in the Skulltimate, this destination sub-theme is going to have a personalized door, and all of the suitcases will tailor to each other and use the same base, which is going to be so fun. Oh, please let Frankie be in the next series, because I know Frankie just got a Skulltimate doll, but I need a suitcase for Frankie. Like, Draculaura has a whole luggage kit, and I'm obsessed. Claudine has a suitcase from Weekend Getaway. This is Lagoona's luggage kit that I'm very hyped for. I need Frankie and Cleo to get luggage sets, please, next series. But, like, oh my gosh. And then, of course, oh, there's the other key. We will deal with that in a moment. But it's just, oh, that's so cute. That's so freaking cute. Oh my god. I am in love. Okay, so going through everything she's got in here. First up, we have this brocade fabric skirt. It is a coral pink with sort of a little sheen to it. It's very nice. I love brocade fabric. It's very high quality. Now, this has a treasure chest with like a tentacle sticking out of it, her skelette, and some seaweed. There's the Velcro closure in the back. No crotch catch. That's unfortunate. I feel like I'm always critiquing Monster High skirts for not having crotch catches, though. Like, A fork found in kitchen. Like, I can't ding them points off of it anymore. I should just come to expect it and not be so nitpicky. But it's cute. Is that a ship wheel? I think that's a ship wheel. Some of the designs are easier to make out than others, but it is very pretty. I love this piece. It's going to go really well with the flower top from Series 1. And then we have this little shawl, which I love this material. Oh my god, this knit material is so interesting. It's a very peculiar texture. Like, I don't know if I'm in sensory hell or heaven right now. It's very... The TISM doesn't know what to make of this textile choice. It is visually great. It feels scratchy, but not in a bad way. Like, I don't know. I'm not getting the same... Like, you remember when I unboxed the Rainbow High Slime Sunny on the channel, right? And she had that, like, that jacket from hell that had, like, that tinsel that was woven kind of like this. This is just like a polyester material, but this is not bothering my sensory issues. And it's just got a serged edge. I like this. This is nice. It might bother some other people's sensory issues, but I am doing a-okay here. This is cute. I can't wait to put it on her. And then her bandana. I am so happy. I love a bandana look, and she gets this cute one with a little Velcro closure. I think these are multi-purpose pieces. I'm pretty sure, according to stock pics. Oh, the print is so pretty. And it's just like laser cut at the end. There's no hem, but that's fine. It's a bandana. It doesn't need one. I have learned from sewing tiny bandanas before that if they have a hem, they tend to not cooperate as well. So, you know, they figured it out. Then, of course, I'm going to have to use my scissors here. But we have her first pair of shoes that she's wearing in the artwork, and they just have a simple... I have a Lagoona right next to me. Let me just... Like, this is the perks of ordering two at once, is I can do this for you guys, and you can decide what shoes you want to put her in for yourselves, because, like, these are the first and second shoes. Like, oh my gosh. I will say, I kind of thought these were going to be, like, pearly plastic. I think they have a little bit of a shimmer in them. It's hard to tell. They are very cute. The pearls are definitely shimmer paint, though. It's very subtle, but it is cute. They're like a very pale pink pearl. And they are woven with little pearls dangling down here. No details on the soles. And little, like, woven... You know what these remind me of? It's like a cross between her Dawn of the Dance shoe, like, shape-wise, and then her G1, like, classroom doll shoes. That's what these remind me of. I am obsessed. I love them. And then, of course, I set it down here, and I gotta put it on... I gotta be diligent and put it on the room key, because, you know... I gotta, if nothing, actually abide by the gimmick here. And I'll put her main key up here, too, as well. Full service key ring. Like, oh, this is so freaking cute. But we have the key to her little caboodle, which is a glittery skelet plastic. So cute. Oh my gosh. The little wheels. I am in love. And then, of course, you stick that in. And does it just... Do you need that? Do you need it to open or no? You don't. You can just open it on its own. I thought there was like going to be a locking mechanism in here. Like the heart key, this door was actually kind of stuck. I guess I didn't need it after it's been opened the first time, but like it kind of helps, especially with like dexterity issues. But in here she just has her belt. That's cute. And you can put like makeup in here. And of course it looks like you can clip this to that, and she can stack her luggage. Lovely. And then, of course, we have her belt, which I am going to shove onto her right now. Miss Lagoona Blue, my beautiful, beautiful sea princess. I love her two bits. Y'all do not understand. Like, she is majestic. Okay, so the belt, let me just zoom in for you all so you can get more of a look, is a just simple pearl chain. I believe this is a puka shell. Oh, there's some shells. This is like pearls, and then some regular shells and some puka shells, and then she's got an anchor charm, a flower charm, and her first initial. Very cute. And then her outfit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's take a look at Lagoona's outfit here. I brought in a doll stand because I'm tired of having to hold up the doll 24/7 when I have to talk about an outfit sometimes, and I know some people have suggested that I start doing that. So let me just, actually, we're gonna put some of her stuff in her case, and then I'm gonna give you a look at her outfit. All right, so this is the outfit that she comes wearing mostly. I've put this shoes on and the belt on, but right out of the box, she's wearing this foil print, and I still end up bringing her close to the camera anyway. Okay, I tried. But we get this foil print top with shells and kelp and sand dollars and flowers and little temple swirls here. We get this ruched skirt that is like a very teal, turquoise, aqua blue panel on top and just a simple black underneath. Very cute. And then, of course, the elephant in the room. She's got these new legs with the bubble printing on them. Her legs do not have scales on them. She's just got her usual fins. Now, I will note, this doll has much more rubbery limbs than previous Lagoona dolls, and I don't know what's up with that. Oh, she's just straight up got new arm pegs. That's new. I'm curious as to the reasoning why, but she's got new arm tooling. Does she have more scales on her arms? Hang on. What is going on here? Okay, 1 second. I brought over Core Refresh so that I could show you, but her arms are... That is different tooling. This is slightly more matte. Oasis's arm is slightly more matte. And the joints are just... I mean, that joint is, like, really in there. It's really stiff. But this one is easier to remove, probably because of the bubble sleeve. This is more like the Buried Secrets arm pegs. And then, of course, the hand pegs are probably different, too. If I just take a look here, yep, this is the Skulltimate Secrets 6 hand peg for Oasis, and this is the classic hand peg. And this is the Skulltimate Secrets 6 more rubbery hand material. Okay, interesting. It just makes her arm look like very different. Like it's new. It's very new. It's not as sparkly as other Lagoona dolls either, so that is interesting. But I'm going to get her in the jacket. Actually, I decided before I show you guys some outfit combos, let's take a look at her makeup and earrings and hair. Now, like I said earlier at the start, this is saran. It is soft and silky. Lagoona has not had saran hair since Series 1 for Skulltimate Secrets. Granted, Lagoona only has 2 other previous Skulltimate Secrets dolls, but like this is where she started with the line. This was Series 1 Lagoona. And this is where she currently is with Oasis. And, like, let's take a look. Very similar, like, eye makeup in theory. Kind of. Not really. I mean, she's a lot sparklier in Oasis. But, like, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Like, look at this. And obviously the forehead scales are different, too. Like, Series 1 still has the very old forehead scales. But Oasis debuts these new... much more mermaidy, much more fish-like, shimmery scales. They have like a darker color underneath them and then shimmer paint applied on top. And then she has this like pearly seafoam cut crease moment. It's so pretty. And she has these star freckles and this pearlescent coral lip. It is so beautiful. Then her earrings are these her skelette with just a little fish hook and some beads and chains dangling down. I love this color on her. She does have like a little bit of product in the very ends of it, I feel. in some spots, so she'll need a little wash, but this color is so pretty. Can we get this color on Gulia when she comes back, please? She needs it desperately to fix her. But, like, oh my god, she's so ethereal. And, like, she's got her usual blonde at the roots. It's so pretty. You're so pretty. And I put her in the second skirt because this is the second Lagoona. But yeah, that's what she looks like. Now, getting out the first one. The more rubbery arms are an adjustment for me to handle. I'm just going to say that outright. Like, I get why they did it. It's so odd, though. It feels odd to the touch. But, ouch. Sorry. I forgot to put her sunglasses on her. I was gonna, to complete the look. There she is. Now, this is the main outfit that she is depicted in the artwork. She's got the bubble sleeve little shawl on. She's got her skirt, the pink shoes. Ooh. What was that crack noise? Maybe just a little plastic in the back? Yeah, probably. But she is so pretty. Ah, look at her. The sunglasses. Actually, I'm going to give the sunglasses to this one over here. But Lagoona is definitely my favorite from the Oasis line so far. Obviously, because Lagoona bias here. She is so pretty. And these are rolling out into, like, Target store shelves too. Oh, she's so precious. She is everything. Like, oh my gosh. She's got the perfect... This one's arm is a little loose. I can tell it was not manufactured properly, whereas this one's is fine. This is also why I ended up buying two, just in case. Quality control. The more rubbery arms are an adjustment to the touch. They're very, you can feel that they're more rubbery, is what it is. You can feel that they are a more rubbery material. They're the same material as, like, her shoes. It's whatever. I also just want to note, I did a little comparison off camera, but her arms just as a whole have gotten longer on this release. Like, they're just longer. This more rubbery material, I guess, needs more surface area or something, but she just has a longer wingspan here. I don't know why that is. That's a little odd to me. I wonder if 2026 core refresh is going to be like this. Because if not, I don't understand it anymore. Now I'm confused. Now I'm thoroughly confused. What happened? Why does she have Cupid arms? What's going on? Also, just in case you are wondering, you can kind of use the bandana as a top. It's a little difficult, but you can do it. It's manageable. It's a possibility. It's a very versatile clothing piece. Getting it to go around her waist is another story because Lagoona is a more slender build, and this is a lot of fabric. You'd have to tie it. The Velcro closure won't do you any good on its own. But yeah, that's what that looked like. Just wanted to show you real quick. And I just want to show you, like, this was, like, the quality control here between the two different Lagoonas that I opened today. They're pretty consistent, it seems. Other than, like, forehead scale placement, I don't notice too much of anything different here. She is really beautiful. They perfected the side glance since Monster Fest. And then, of course, I already compared her face to Series 1, but I feel the need to also compare her to, if her crown wants to, like, not get stuck in the saran hair that I gave her, Series 2 facially as well. This was the last time that Lagoona was seen in Skulltimate Secrets, and this is where she is now. Very much a glow up, like, oh my gosh, she's so freaking pretty. I am so happy with this Lagoona, like, y'all, okay, she is my favorite, and, like, it's been so long since we've had a new Lagoona, like, sure, Buried Secrets Lagoona exists, and she's, you know, fun, but, like, this is the first, like, new, full, like, I guess, deluxe or not well, Skulltimate is becoming more of a deluxe experience with the release of Oasis. Like, you're getting more things with them, higher quality with them than previous Skulltimate lines. Thanks also in part to the what's it called, the new midline coming out. Self Scare is allowing Skulltimate to upgrade some of their budget as well, from what I have heard. Oh, she's so pretty. I can't wait to play around with her. She is gorgeous. I think I would give this Lagoona absolutely a solid 10 out of 10. Like, I love her so much. If I'm being really nitpicky, maybe I'd knock off half a point for the weirdness that is the complete just lengthening of her arms on the base doll. That to me is a little odd. I don't get it. I don't get why it happened. Like, I get changing the peg tooling so that she can be easier to put this clothing piece on, but, like, other than that, I don't get why her arms are completely different. Like, was an articulated Lagoona body, like, not in production for a period of time, so we just had to redo her from scratch? Or, like, what happened? Like, I'm so confused as to where that choice came from, but other than that, I have nothing but positive things to say about this at all. Like, I love her so much. Like, I think the totally blue hair just, it makes her so much more special. I cannot wait to wash this. I haven't washed doll hair in a while. I miss it. She's so pretty. Oh, there go the clothing hangers. Anyway, that is all the time I have for this video. It is getting to be pretty lengthy. Let me know what your thoughts are on Oasis Lagoona in the comments below, and I will, as always, see you all in the next video. Now, bye-bye.